G'day YouTube viewer, g'day bikers. One of the things I love about doing a popular route for adventure bike riders is the camaraderie. On a recent trip to the Bridle Track, while not a busy time of the year, every rider I came across coming from the other direction waved or gave me a nod as they went past, with no exception, as did most of the four-wheel drivers. And even at the other end of the track, when I was changing batteries at the sign at Hill End to make the return journey south towards Bathurst, two bikers pulled up to check I was okay and ask if I needed any help. As I mentioned in the last video, I love riding solo, but it's comforting to know there is help and support there if you do need it. No biker is going to leave another rider stranded. And so you feel safe, because you know all bikers are out there looking out for each other. So that was one of the great things from doing the Bridle Track. Of course, I put some videos up late last year of my ride in early November, but during that journey I also took some 360-degree footage, which is not my preferred thing. I think videos look better from a normal action camera because you do get some distortion with the 360 and it does require more editing, so it is a longer turnaround process. But in this video I thought I'd give you a little look at what some of the visual looks like from that camera. Now this is heading north from the Bathurst end towards Hill End, and it's really the first part of the Bridle Track as you head towards and up Monaghan's Gap. If you think this footage is okay and would like to see more, let me know in the comments and I will edit some more sections for you to post in future. And if you haven't watched my previous videos of the Bridle Track, I will link a couple of those to the end of this one. There is also a playlist you can look through, but I have to say I enjoyed it so much on my Suzuki DR650 Dual Sport. I want to return on two other bikes on separate occasions. I would love to take my much bigger V-Strom 1050 XT because I think it would handle that road really well. I could also pack more luggage and equipment to spend 2 or 3 days in the area, rather than trying to do it all, getting there and back in one day, which took me over 15 hours. I'd also love to go back on the KLX 230S. With its knobbly tyres, I'd like to go across the river in a couple of spots and do some exploring by travelling some of the other roads in the area and testing that bike out in all gravel terrain. Would love to hear what you enjoyed about the Bridle Track if you've done it before, or why you'd like to go there for the first time. And what was your experience of the interaction with other bikers and campers and four-wheel drivers? And what makes this trail so popular? Is it the scenery? Is it the road? Is it the conditions? Is it the camaraderie? Is it the ability to camp along the way? Or check out some of the history in the area, places like Hill End and Safala? And what other tracks and roads would you recommend for people like me who have enjoyed the Bridle Track and want to do more roads like that? Always love reading what you have to say, and I always enjoy your company. If you did like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed before and would like to be alerted to future videos I post as soon as I do, please, I'd love it if you did that right now. It will also help the YouTube algorithm recommend my comment to other bikers like you, and people who can no longer ride but still love seeing and experiencing motorcycles in this way. I look forward to your company next time. Hope you're having a great day, and until the next video I post, happy motorcycling.